It is my melancholy duty to inform you that Facebook has fucked me again, and this time, ladies and gentlemen, it's all over. It is the end of an era. It is very evident that in the current climate of worldwide instantaneous communication, where anyone all over the globe can just go out there and find whatever information they seek, there's some things you just can't fucking say. And if you try to break this mold, you'll just get fucked over. I released a video 2 days ago entitled All Men Are Evil. If you haven't seen it yet, make sure you go and check it out. But the video was about this weird mainstream subplot that men are evil, men are the devil, and men are to blame for everything that's going on in the world. And men are the only gender, well, the only one of two, that you can blame for things and just completely get away with scot-free. The video also covered a story that was produced by the Australian version of The View called The Project. Now, this huge piece of shit that airs nightly here in this country dedicated an entire segment about the death of a young woman to why all men are bad. And in one part of that segment, when host Lisa Wilkinson was talking about violence against women, she had this to say.
This might upset some people, but honestly, parents, instead of telling our girls not to walk through parks, maybe we should be telling our boys not to rape them.
That part of the original video and that part of my video was the section that caused the most outrage, and rightfully so. It was without a doubt a reckless and harmful thing to say. Reckless because you're grouping what? All men, all nearly 4 billion people that happen to be men in the world into one group? That's fucking ridiculous. Not to mention it's on national fucking TV. And I say harmful, not because of the men that it affects. Because honestly, you can talk shit about men all fucking day and most of them probably don't care. But it's harmful to the reputation of men. And it's harmful to young men. You see, we have this whole generation of young guys growing up across the world that are now in a state of war for some ridiculous reason. This is the first generation of young men that have to defend their masculinity, all because some weird group of these ridiculous feminists decided that toxic masculinity was a thing that exists, and now we must defeat the evil. But it's more than that. It also affects young women. Young women growing up today now don't see men as equals. They see them as the enemy. And how harmful is that? What will that do in 20 years' time if this continues? That will create a whole new generation of young people ruling the world that are in a constant state of war. That is particularly harmful. That is detrimental to the very society that we live in. And to put it bluntly, that's just gonna fuck everything up. The video that I made is now currently trending in Australia. Go fucking me. Make sure you like and subscribe. New videos every Monday. The positive feedback that I received for that very video has been amazing. Countless messages from people in support of what I had to say, thanking me for what I had to say, and only a very, very, very few people had any problem with this quite polarizing topic. But there was one group, one organization had a big fucking problem with it, and they happened to be fucking Facebook. Hashtag fuck Facebook. After posting the video to YouTube, about an hour later, I posted this photo to Facebook with the caption, "Are all men evil?" ? And I added the link to the YouTube video underneath that. Within 38 minutes, that post was deleted by the powers that be at Facebook. I got zooked. And not only was the post deleted, but I then received a message from Facebook and I was logged out of my account, and I'm going to read that message to you in my best impression of Mark Zuckerberg that I could possibly do.
Your page has been unpublished. Isaac Butterfield has been unpublished for repeatedly posting things that do not comply with the Facebook terms. Please review the Facebook community standards to learn more about our shit policies.
Gee, thanks, fuckwits. My first ban on Facebook was for 24 hours. That was because I made fun of a lady who had underarm hair. My second was for a week. That was because I made a reference to the Catholic Church in a not a very positive light. Surprise, surprise. I had several others after that, and just recently I received a 30-day ban, and now this. My page has been deleted, unpublished, whatever you want to call it. I completely understand Facebook is a private company and they are allowed to do whatever the fuck they want, and there is no amount of whinging or complaining that I or anyone could do to change their minds. I mean, Zuckerberg went in front of Congress. If Congress can't win, how can I? But what I would like to say, even though they are a private company and they come up with their own rules, I think it's moved past this point of being just a private organisation. Facebook is where people meet. They communicate, they converse. Some people perhaps can't converse anywhere else in their lives, and Facebook becomes a commodity, like food or water or electricity. And then for some reason, for someone to tell you that you cannot access a certain part of Facebook or a certain piece of information, that seems a little bit fucked up. To be completely transparent with you all, my page is still there, which confuses me, and no one has been able to tell me why or how it still remains there. I don't think I will be able to post there anytime soon, but it's still active. I guess I can look at it. People can still watch the videos that I had posted previously. So I don't know what's going on. If anyone can explain to me what the fuck's going on, that would be awesome. But for all intensive purposes, Facebook barred me. And this pisses me off for two reasons. Number one, that's 18 months of work, of posting a video every single week and growing an audience of people who want to listen to what you have to say down the drain. For Facebook anyway. And that's disheartening, that's annoying. Thankfully, I still have Instagram, which I can post to every single day. And if you haven't followed me there, at the Buttsman, go and do it immediately. Photos of my face, my beard, my legs, not my legs, my feet, not my feet, my dick, no. But secondly, it concretes my suspicions that there are big businesses that are trying to silence particular people. Even in 2018, there are things that you can't talk about, subjects you cannot cover, because Big Brother is always watching. It's actually quite uncanny, because in my video the other day, I thought I'd put a little Easter egg in there for everybody to find. And that little bit of something that I'm referring to happens to be a particular book. It happens to be George Orwell's 1984, as you can see in the video here. And I guess I was right. The twist on reality that has been created by the mainstream media rings true. And who knows how long we will be living in a world where every man is evil, everyone is racist, and Big Brother is always watching. This whole thing is fucked up, and this is the part of the video you'd probably expect me to go on a rant about free speech, and I've done that before, but this is much more than that. It's not even free speech, because the video that I created wasn't even offensive. It was balanced research, and in my opinion, and it appears in the majority of people who watch the video's opinion, truthful. Facebook deliberately removed that video because they wanted to censor what it had to say. That's what we're dealing with here. We're dealing with a world where censorship is okay. Controlling speech. Not just avoiding free speech, but not allowing any speech about a particular subject unless you agree with it. That is fucked up. That is bad. That is not good. To use the most layman term possible, fuck diddity fuck fuck fuck. We are in trouble. And even though my video is trending on YouTube, go me, the video was demonetized. So I'd like to take this opportunity to thank my Patreon supporters for keeping this channel afloat. The people who also decided to click join on the YouTube page and become members of my YouTube page. You can do that down below if you feel like it. You can also become Patreon if you feel like it. But I'd like to thank you guys, my subscribers, my people, the people who look after me, the people who support me, the people who agree with me, the people who provide me with feedback, positive or negative, the people who are there every single week, every single Monday, every single Wednesday when I produce a video, now on Thursdays on Twitch and stuff. Thank you. Thank you for sticking by me, and through this period, I will need support. And I know that I don't have to ask for it. I know that support will be there. So, thank you. A lot of people who create content on the internet may be disheartened by losing a channel or having things deleted. But I won't let that happen. What this is the start. It's a movement, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to take a backward step. I'm going to take 10 steps forward. I'm going to call shit out for what it is. And there is no agenda here, ladies and gentlemen. If that sounds like something you'd like to be a part of, please consider subscribing. I'm going to finish the video on this. What do you think? That's all I want to know. Be a good motherfucker. Peace in the Middle East. Thank you for your support. I appreciate the shit out of each and every one of you. I hope you have a lovely rest of the week. Put your socks on, keep warm. Now, I'm not going to make that a fucking catchphrase. My dick stinks. See you later.